Hello everyone, my name is Talmerak and welcome to my beginner's speedrunning guide for Bowser's Fury. In this video, I will show you how to get the first 6 cat shines in Bowser's Fury and do the first Fury fight for the speedrun. Now the first shine is very simple, but it can be very annoying at the same time. What you want to do is jump out of the ground by mashing B. Once you jump out, what you want to do is do a roll jump and start vectoring over to these first set of platforms. Try your best to keep your momentum and vector all the way up you can, but it's not a huge deal if you can't do it like I've shown in the clip. If you can, you want to get a jump and do a roll on top of that platform. Then you want to do a wall jump off the Fury blocks, turn around by holding your stick in, doing a roll on top of the Fury blocks and grabbing the first shine. Then you just want to spam start so you can skip these first 2 cutscenes. Once you skip the second cutscene, you should be able to do a roll. So what you want to do is do a roll, do a couple vector jumps, drop down below here, roll down below so you don't get a stun animation, jump over the water, and do a rolling long jump into Bowser Jr. Now you have 2 options here for Bowser Jr. You can set him to a lot of help or to no help at all. This is really down to personal preference, and there's not really one that's faster than the other or proven to be faster than the other. So try both. Try a lot of help and try no help at all and see which one you like better. Once you finish talking to Bowser Jr., you want to do a roll jump and start vectoring over to the first cat bell. There's 2 options here. You can either get the cat suit that's in the item box here, or you can get the one that's in the bush over here. Once you get your cat suit, you want to climb up this wall, and you want to do cat dive in here, move over to the left, and grab the first red coin. You want to try to jump off the edge here, do a scratch stall in midair, dive on the ground, climb up this wall, and grab your second cat shard here. Dive again, grab your third cat shard. Now you have 2 options from this third red coin. Your first option is you can do a cat slide, jump before the fence, do a scratch stall, start doing an extended wall climb onto here, diving, and then doing a cat slide in midair to get on top. This saves a little bit of time, but if you don't feel like you're ready for this, you can simply walk around and sprint up the platforms just like this. Then what you want to do is click R and use your gyroscope controls to send Bowser Jr. over to get that red coin on top of the spinning gates there. Once Bowser Jr. collects that coin, you want to move over to this wall, do a wall climb up, jump, do a cat slide, and grab your second shine in total. After you grab your second shine, you want to slide, jump down, cat slide again, and then what you want to do is dive onto this crate here so you can grab your last cat shard of Scamper Shores. Once you grab that last cat shard, you want to move over to Flaptrap Fort. The best way to move in the water here is jump out of the water, do a cat scratch stall, and then do a cat dive. You want to move over these 2 red coins, send Bowser Jr. to the one on top of the tree, and grab the one over here by the trees. Climb up the bottom right of this wall here. There's a hidden item block here. Grab the invincibility star inside and kill the bullies as fast as possible. There's not really a set movement on how to do this. This is all down to personal preference. As long as you can kill all 5 bullies with your invincibility, you should be good. I don't know what happened here. That one bully got away from me, but as you can see, you can make a little bit of mistakes and still grab all 6 shines with no problem. After you kill the 5 bullies, go to the back of the lighthouse, grab that 4th cat shard, then go down below, break those blocks, grab another cat shard, and then go and grab your 4th shine. After you grab your 4th shine, you want to make sure that the flap traps are up on the blue side. If they're up on the blue side, you can simply do a cat slide down to the left and grab this last shard here. If they're on the red, simply just do a jump and move over to the last cat shard there. This should be your 5th shine in the route. Once you get the 5th shine, skip the cutscene and scroll through the text boxes. I like to do a rolling long jump down there, but it doesn't really matter. Once you get down below, start vectoring over to Pounce Bounce Isle. What you want to do is get up on this wall, do a wall climb, take the bounce pads up to the top here. What you want to do for this cat shard is do a jump, then do a cat dive back into the wall where you came from, and you should be able to do a wall climb back up. Once you get that cat shard, simply move on over here, take the bounce pad, do a cat dive down this, start sliding, jump before the big bounce pad, cat dive into the little opening there, and grab your second cat shard of Pounce Bounce Isle. Once you grab that cat shard, move over to the left and grab Make the Lighthouse Shine for Pounce Bounce Isle. And there you have it, you have your 6 shines for the first cycle. Skip your cutscenes and then simply move on over to the Giga Bell. I decided to leave a little bit of mistakes in here just to show that you should still be able to get 6 shines even if you make a little bit of mistakes, so don't be too hard on yourself when starting to run this game. Now simply wait for Fury Bowser to spawn. Once Fury Bowser spawns, simply skip the cutscene and move on to grab the Giga Bell. The best way I've found to grab the Giga Bell is to do a cat slide, jump onto the railing on the right, and then jump up to grab the Giga Bell. But again, this is personal preference and you can do it however you want. Now we move on to the first fight of the game. So in the first fight, Fury Bowser's always going to jump over next to the lighthouse. What you want to do is try to lodge yourself in between the lighthouse and Fury Bowser as best as possible. Once Fury Bowser lands, you want to do 2 sets of 2 scratches on him. So basically 2 attacks onto him. As soon as you finish attacking Fury Bowser, you want to move as close to the lighthouse as you can. Once you're as close to the lighthouse as you can, you want to ground pound as quick as possible. And what I mean by this is clicking B and almost instantaneously clicking ZL or ZR right after. What this does is basically cancels all the knockback that Bowser's Stomp gives you. Then you're still right next to Bowser, you want to spam Y and try to do another attack on him. If you land the attack, you want to do another 2 sets of scratches onto Bowser. Hit another 2 scratches, go back to the lighthouse and do another instantaneous ground pound. Once you negate all that knockback again, you want to try to hit Bowser one more time for 2 sets of scratches. If you can hit him 3 times in total, then you know you're good. Once you hit him 3 times in total, Bowser should jump up into the air and do a ground pound of sorts himself. Once he lands, you want to do a short hop and start a cat dive into him. If you're low enough to the ground, your cat dive should do 2 scratches plus the dive damage into Bowser. Once you finish diving into him, all it should take is 2 more scratches to finish him off. If you don't feel like you're ready for the Fast Fight 1 quite yet, there's another option. What you can do is you can scratch Bowser, and then he should jump into the air and do his ground pound. Once he does his ground pound, simply cat dive into him and do the damage. Once you cat dive into him, try scratching him again. Bowser should knock you away and jump away. Once he jumps away, scratch him again. This should make him do another ground pound. Once he does another ground pound, simply dive into him again, and he should be finished off. And there you go, you finished the first cycle and the first fight of the Bowser's Fury speedrun. If this video helped you out, please consider liking the video, commenting down below, subscribing to the channel, or even following my Twitch. It really does help me out a lot. Other than that, I wish you good luck on learning the first fight and cycle of Bowser's Fury speedrun. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.